Hi guys! Welcome to my vlog. So ito yung part 2 ng trip namin sa Tbilisi, Georgia. Mga alas 11 na kami dumating dyan. So yung picture na yan, sa harap, yan yung hotel na saan kami titira. 4 days yung bakasyon na to. Kasama ko yung anak ko at saka yung partner niya. Actually guys, gift lang ito ng birthday ko sa amo ko. So, yan. Baba tayo at magkuha ng mga bagay.
So, guys, tomorrow, what time we are going to meet?
8:30 to 9. Mag-breakfast ko nito.
Yung tubig taas, no?
Lara, duwa man, nigida yung dala ng bakante. Please. Let's go. I'm sorry. So, we're going down from the bus and get our luggage in the luggage compartment. Got some bags. So this is the hotel where we're staying tonight. Marjan.
Open na?
No, not yet.
Kabalo na siya mati, kalma.
Kalma. Hi guys, tired na? Finally.
Uni lang tayo sa
Ha? So magwa sa tang luggage doon sa bus. At sila na magbaba, mag-pick up rata. Basig to sa luyo ato aday aw. Naulahin na. Ang akens.
Puro mo.
Ako ra kay pinakagamay din mali ko sa inyo.
May isa gani. Bag.
Oh, hi guys! Ayan, papasok na kami sa loob ng hotel. Ito yung day 1 namin. Kinabukasan niya, nagpicture-picture na lang kami dyan sa loob. Kasi nakalimutan ko talaga mag-video. Wala na sa isip ko. Nag-aantay kami dyan. Habang nag-aantay kami ng breakfast na mag-open yung yung dining nila ng 8 o'clock in the morning. Libre kami sa breakfast niyan. So picture-picture muna kami para may mga souvenir naman. Kasama ko dyan yung anak ko, yan, at saka yung kanyang partner. Ito yung harap ng hotel, guys. Yan, nag-aantay na kami ng bus niya na parating. Ayan, pasakay na kami sa bus.
Around after 30 minutes. Today is Sunday and we don't have traffic. So maybe it takes less than 30 minutes. So Cross Monastery is a very beautiful and a very holy place, especially for Georgian people, because Christianity starts exactly from that place. Okay, and this is not only religion place. I need to inform you that this is also very beautiful location. From there you can see how two of our main River Mtkwari and River Aragwe meets each other exactly in front of Sitin Tcheta. So you can also take wonderful photos from that place. Okay, so 30 minutes we need to wait. So now I will tell you the story how Georgia became Christian country. You know, we from 4th century we are Orthodox Christians, like majority of Georgia's population, 85%, we are Orthodox Christians from 4th century. And according to the legend, there was one missionary whose name was Nino. She was living in Cappadocia, Cave Town, well-known touristic destination for nowadays, part of the Turkey. And she was only 16 years old when she had a vision where Lord told her that take the cross and go in this country to Georgia and make these people Christian people, spread Christianity there. And when she awake, she exactly did so. She took 2 pieces of wood, tied it with her hair, and she came in Georgia exactly to that place, and she erected her cross to the place where you see the monastery now. It happened in 4th century. So she started living in Georgia and spreading Christianity in this region. Later, in 6th century, this monastery was built. Okay? And because of missionary Nino, because of her, this name Nino is very common women name in Georgia, and also most Georgian people we wear exactly her cross, Saint Nino's cross, which is always tied with hair or sometimes with grapes. Why grapes? Because you know that Georgia is a wine country, but wine is not only alcohol for us. From grapes we are making wine, and wine is a symbol of Jesus' blood. That's why for us grape is like a holy plant. So sometimes you found out that the cross is tied with hair or with grapes. And this is what we call Saint Nino's cross, Georgian people's cross. When we reach the entrance of the monastery, you will enjoy the wonderful view through the Mtskheta city, and you will see the confluence place of 2 of our main river. It's a very beautiful place for photo shooting. So I think that 30 minutes is absolutely enough to take some photos outside, and then if you wish you can also go inside the monastery. So please check your time. What time is it now with you? So same with everyone, huh?
9:50.
So please, we have 30 minutes, and I will also come. You can follow me, and
Okay.
on the way I'll give you more information as well.
Okay.
Let's go.
Ha? Siguro. Dire mo tago. Paunahon na to siya. Tuan atong gay, di natakadungog siya ang ipang sulti ay. Ha?
Wala to exam.
Di man kaya nga akong vlog, so na-narrator. Yan guys, dumating na kami sa monastery. Yung Neno daw, sabi ng guide namin. Neno sa atin, Santo Niño, di ba? Yeah, sure. Thank you. Niño, right? Santo Niño. Oh, shoot. Oh, wow.
This is Mtskheta city, the ancient capital of Georgia. In 3rd century, this was the capital of Georgia. Later, only in 4th century, Tbilisi became the capital of Georgia. And so after visiting this place, Kros Monastery, we are going to visit that city. This is a city we call City of Museums. Not because we have many museums, but itself the city is so ancient that the city is like a museum. And we are also going to visit this another cathedral called Svet-Itshoveli. It's a very holy place because according to the legend, the place is recognized as a burial place of Jesus' robe. So this is the place where Jesus' robe is buried. So, you want to listen more?
Yeah.
According to the legend, there was one Jewish whose name was Elias. And Elias was from that city, from Mtskheta city. But that time, when Jesus was crucified at Golgotha, and he brought Jesus from one Romanian soldier, and brought it here in Mtskheta city. And when he came in Mtskheta, he met his sister, whose name was Sidonia. And Sidonia touched this robe, and suddenly, because of the enormous emotions, she died. And Sidonia saw Elias' sister with Jesus' robe was buried exactly to that place, under the monastery. It happened in 1st century. It is the time where Jesus was crucified. And then later, the big cedar tree was grown from her grave. And when Saint Nino came here in 4th century, remember I told you Saint Nino came in 4th century, she decided to build this monastery to that place, and they cut the tree and made 7 pillars for the foundation of the cathedral. And suddenly people noticed that the 7th pillar had some supernatural properties. It cured people from all the diseases. Okay? And after this, people start calling this church Svet-Itshoveli, which means life-giving cathedral. In Georgian language, we have some words, it's very difficult to translate. But if we try, it means like life-giving church, because the 7th pillar, which was the foundation of this cathedral, had this supernatural properties. So now so many people are going there inside the cathedral for praying, to ask the Lord about the health. Okay? So after this place, we are going to visit the cathedral, and also we will walk to the avenue of Mtskheta city, which is one long avenue full of the open market, souvenirs, and some other local stuff as well. Oh, now you can take some photos here, and if you wish after, you can also go inside the monastery and please control our time. We have only 20 more minutes.
Thank you.
You can photo.
Okay. Let's go, guys. Oh, sige, sige.